The Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren, is he expected to resign soon? Hemant Soren is expected to call on the governor. Hemant Soren government has been in trouble ever since the Election Commission in fact recommended that he be disqualified as an MLA over a case of office of profit. That recommendation has been sent to the governor, but the governor hasn't announced his decision. The governor can sit on the decision for a long time, but that's creating uncertainty for the JMM-led alliance in Jharkhand, because of which we've seen all the MLAs being taken away to Raipur as well by the JMM and the Congress, so that there are no, according to them, poaching efforts by the BJP. Hemant Soren is facing disqualification as an MLA. What can he do next? What are the options before him? If he resigns, remember, he's not debarred from contesting elections again. So one of the options before him is to resign, then contest elections again. And he can continue as Chief Minister since he can be re-elected to the Assembly after contesting elections within 6 months. But all those nitty-gritties and legalities, constitutionalities, that is something that needs to be explained threadbare. And what has the JMM in fact thought about it? Let's try and figure that out as well. Sanket will be joining us in a bit on that. But before that, let's quickly listen in to some reactions coming in.
झारखंड इस्लामीकरण की तरफ बढ़ रहा है और जो हालात हैं वहां की, एक अलग देश का डिमांड संथालपना और झारखंड यदि 15-20 साल के बाद करने लगे तो मुझे कोई बहुत आश्चर्य नहीं होगा।
देखिए, उनके अंदरूनी मामले क्या है ये तो मैं नहीं कह सकता। चुनाव आयोग क्या फैसला देगा ये भी मैं नहीं कह सकता। पर चुनाव आयोग के फैसला आने से पहले ही इस तरह के आशंकाओं के बीच में राज्य को डालना, मैं समझता हूँ कि सरकार के लिए उचित नहीं था जो इस समय हो रहा है।
Let me bring in Sanket for more details on this. Sanket, if Hemant Soren has actually decided to resign, and is that the reason that he's going to the governor today, what are the options then after that for him?
Well, you know, as far as this media reports are concerned, sources attributing the information to the Raj Bhavan and also the Election Commission that he has indeed been found you know, in the wrong as far as the office of profit case is concerned, and then he would be disqualified or his candidature will be disqualified, then legally speaking the option for him is to either be disqualified and then step down, or resign on his own and then contest fresh elections and then be chosen as the Chief Minister again. Now if that happens, see, he's not being debarred, he's being disqualified in the office of profit rules. So he then resigns as Chief Minister, then the MLAs of this government, they elect him as the leader one more time. He gets 6 months as Chief Minister, and during this period he wins a by-election and continues to remain Chief Minister. But the big question over here is that whether he will be able to hold on to his MLAs till then. We know that over the past few days Hemant Soren has gone on record to say that there are many MLAs who are willing to be sold, willing to be bought. Clearly a reference to some MLAs either of the alliance partner Congress or of the JMM. We know that there are 3 MLAs of the Congress party who were caught with money in West Bengal. Now amid all of this, some UPA MLAs in Jharkhand have approached the governor, and in that meeting they've submitted a memorandum which says that there are selective leaks happening in the media and the governor is not taking the decision on Hemant Soren's candidature. Is he going to be disqualified? Will he continue? Will he not continue? Because of this procrastination or this protracted sort of an arrangement, what is happening is that Hemant Soren has had to move his MLAs for the fear of horse trading. He has had to move his MLAs to Raipur. Now in Raipur we are hearing that these MLAs are also going to speak to the media. So hectic activity is taking place as of this moment as the Jharkhand crisis explodes, continues, and one really does not know which way is it going to go.
But Sanket, why does he want to meet the governor at this juncture when the governor has himself not informed the CMO as to what the decision is that he's taken?
Exactly, and that this is the exact reason why the Jharkhand Chief Minister and members of his cabinet feel that they must move Raj Bhavan and they must approach the governor to basically seek clarity. You see, about 8 or 9 days ago is when news came that the Election Commission has recommended that Hemant Soren's candidature be disqualified. He has been found in violation of the Representation of People's Act by holding an office of profit, and now the governor is eventually going to decide. Since then, more than a week on, the governor has not taken any decision. Now, because of this delay, what is happening is that there is a fear, and that is what the JMM and the Congress say, there is a fear that Operation Kamal will be in force because of this sense of confusion that will exist as far as these MLAs are concerned. Some of them may be forced by the BJP to join hands with them. In other words, saying that the governor's delay in taking a decision is actually playing into the hands of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is why I believe that this step is going to be taken. Now, logically speaking, if this is just a disqualification and not a debarring, then that works in favor of Mr. Hemant Soren. So if he wants, as far as his options are concerned, pending, a sort of a judgment from the governor, pending a decision from the governor, he can himself volunteer, okay, I'm stepping down, and then all his MLAs, they get together, elect him as the leader again, and then he's sworn in as the chief minister one more time. Now, if that happens, then he gets 6 months to contest a by-election and then come back as the chief minister. So, I guess this could too be a strategy.